So guys, today though we had technical issues. We're supposed to do our Zoom meeting and be able to give out signals for today, but that doesn't stop us, and because we're unstable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to give out signals and on this video, and you guys can just watch and be able to write all those levels that I'm giving out perfectly. So now, but before we do that, I also still want to remind you the most important thing, the psychology of trading. Because now understanding the psychology of the market is just as important as understanding both technical and also fundamental analysis as well. So, and not forgetting that successful traders have a mindset that allows them, to manage the emotions in trading and to make rational decisions. And even if when they face uncertainty in the market, you see. So, one of the biggest obstacles to successful trading is the tendency, to let your emotions such as fear and also greed, to drive your decision in making. So now, always remember that. Fear can cause traders to exit positions too early and to also, avoid taking trades altogether. And while greed can cause them to also hold into long positions for too long as well. So always remember the key important, that the key to overcome this emotion is to develop a deep understanding and of the market. You need to understand the market deeper and also have a solid trading plan. I always advise about the solid trading plan that will help you understand where you're going to take your trade, your profits, right? So now, in order for you to have a money management skills, you need to have a great trading plan that actually include the specific entry levels, the exit points as well, and the guidelines for the risk management and the position sizing as well. So it's important, guys, remember that. And also, you as a trader, you should also be prepared to accept the losses and also learn from them, rather than just letting them affect the confidence in or decision making in this trading. So finally, as a trader, you should also focus on the process of trading rather than the outcome of and you should also be able to overcome or detach yourself from any particular trade that you're going to take, or any particular positions that you're going to take. So now, without wasting of your time, let's get to our market analysis, our comprehensive analysis for today. So let's go to US 100. Let's take a look at US 100. Let me also check where the market is currently. So here on US 100, what we're trying to do today is, remember yesterday we were buying, but today we're actually preparing to sell because we're expecting the market to continue downward, or to continue as a downward movement towards 12,800 area. So make sure that you get your levels right. We're going to 12,800. Make sure that you can even put your sell limit or target selling at 13,025. That is after your retest. So although some people already entered earlier on because we gave the signal in the VIP. So make sure that you have put the stop loss at 13,115. And once you put the stop loss at 13,115, it is still valid to play around our risk area until we reach our targets. So let's look at our targets. The first TP one that we're actually targeting is 12,935. So 12,935, that is your first TP. And the second TP will be looking to go to 12,835, which is 12,835 US dollars. So, and our last target, which is our last TP, we're going to look at 12,770. So that will be our last TP for US 100. So for those who also love US 500, which is the Standard & Poor Index, we're actually expecting to resume climb towards 4,200. Just like yesterday, we're actually still buying US 500. So we can continue climbing to 4,200 area as a previous target. And which simply means that your buy limit can be at 4,150 4140 or 4,140. That is your buy limit, and you can put your stop loss at 4125, which is 4,125. Then your target areas, we're going to target the first TP, which is 4,157. That will be your first TP. And the reason why we actually buying it, is because of we actually expecting a bullish trend, right? So, and second TP will be 4,172, which is 4172, and our third TP, which is 4184. So now we're going to US 30, and don't forget US 30 is also high leverage, so you must make sure that you protect yourself against all losses, so you can have available liquidity to trade tomorrow as well. So we'll still be there tomorrow to give out signals, because remember, we are doing this challenge for 365 days, whereby we'll be trading only Monday to Friday, except the weekend, unless if there are trading opportunities for crypto and as well the booms and crashes. So now let's look at US 30, which is Dow Jones on different brokers. Some they call it DJ30. So now with the US 30 or DJ30, we actually expect it to continue downward and to 33,200 area. 33,200 area. So that's where we're actually expecting our last target hit, right? So now we're still selling it even today. Yesterday we sold it and we're in good profit. So today we're still continuing with the downtrend. So make sure that you put your sell limit at 33,935. 33,935. So that will be your sell limit point, and make sure that you put your stop loss as well at 34,130. So now our first TP will actually targeting 33,685 level, and our second TP will be actually targeting 33,440, and which makes our last TP 33,275. So now we actually trading it in line with this market trend. So the reliability for the signal is actually 70%, and let's also not forget gold, because we actually said we're going to trade stocks, commodities, and also energies and currencies. So I'm going to give out gold as part of the commodities. So now with the gold, we're actually expecting it to continue climbing after the retesting of 1960 level. So now after it has retested from that level, we're actually expecting to continue buying it. So which means you can put the buy limit at 1960. That is actually our targeted rejected area, where it will actually be retested. So now also put the stop loss. Make sure you put the stop loss at 1948. So which is 1948.70. And that is our asset class, gold, and now which is our precious metal. And now the target, first target, we're actually targeting to go to 1970, which is 1970 level, 0.90. So second TP, which makes it 1983.85, and our third TP would be 1996.05. So, and the reliability for that signal, we're looking at 75%. And now let's also take a look at energies. So with the energies, we're going to be trading crude oil, because yesterday we gave out as well the crude oil signals. Almost every signal that I'm giving here, yesterday actually we gave it, and also we've been giving out even last week. So people actually still trailing in line, so continuing in with the directions. And if they still have the same positions for yesterday, you can still continue by just checking your direction for today. So make sure you minimize your risk. So now oil, we're actually expecting to continue climbing. As I told you that this one is looking good. We're actually expecting it to go to to climb up for the day, conditional to staying above 78 US dollars, or 78th level, right? So buy limit we can put it at 79.30, and then the stop loss we can put it at 77.65, and which makes our targets, our first target, according to moving average 100 support. So we'll be looking at 81.90, which is our first level. That is where we're going to take our first partial, which is our first TP, and the second TP will be at 84.15, and the last TP will be at 85.60. So the reliability of the signal, we're actually looking at around 70%. So make sure you also you protect yourself. Make sure you put proper stop loss, and you take your profit, because we talked about taking consistent profit, right? So that at the end of the day we are all profitable. So looking at the currencies, we were actually selling US dollar, since the dollar actually has been falling dramatically. So but at this point we're looking at AUD USD. So with regard to AUD USD, we're actually expecting it to climb, because we were actually still buying it from the previous days as well. We're buying it based on the AUD being the base currency, and then US dollar being the code currency that we're actually selling. So here you can actually put your buy limit at 0.6705. That is where your buy limit will be, and make sure you put your stop loss at 0.6675. And we will also still trading it with moving average 100, which is our support area, and we're looking at targeting our areas. Our first level of taking profit would be at 0.6740, and our second area we're going to take our partial as well will be at 0.6770, and the third area will be at 0.6790. So that will be our last TP. So for USD JPY, we were still selling it. So USD JPY today, we're actually expecting it to continue pushing upwards, and we can start putting our limit at 13450. 13450, that is where our limit area would be, and our stop loss we can actually target to put it at 133.30. So, and our target areas, we're looking at targeting first level, which is 135.25, and our second TP, which makes it 135.90, and our last TP, which would be 136.40. So we're looking at the reliability of the signals being 75%. So you can actually start positioning yourself for that signal as well. So USD CAD as well, today we're expecting it to continue climbing to 1.3500, 1.3500 area for the day. So basically seems like almost everything that we actually selling yesterday, they are retesting today. So we're actually looking at buying or putting our buy limit at 1.3400. So which makes our stop loss above just above below the structure before it breaks, so that when the market rejects, you know where where they're going to take you out, right? So our stop loss would be at 1.3355. That would be our targeted area. 1.335, and that would be our stop loss, and our targeted area first TP would be at 1.3440, and the second TP will be at 1.3480, and our third TP, which makes it 1.3505. So make sure that you actually trade in line. So the reason why we're trading, why we're buying this one or putting the limit, is because of the trend line break. So the reliability of this signal, we're actually looking at 70%, and Also, just to remind you about this disclaimer, the information that we actually, provided here is actually disclaimer. The information and the data provided here in general nature, strictly for general information purpose and priority to view the market. So such information does not consider your personal circumstances, financial situations, or needs. Before deciding to trade, please ensure you decide the risk that is involved, and take into account your level of experience trading leveraged products. Inquire a high level of risk and can result in the great losses. Therefore, it may be suitable for all investors.